the flickering light of Asia, or the Assyrian nation and church. That the maker of this world is one and not many may be proved thus: it is impossible that many can possess one perfect, unchangeable, self-consentaneous will, because they must either be co-equal in substance and in everything appertaining thereto, which would destroy plurality by the non-existence of distinction or anything distinguishing, just as it is inconsistent to conceive of the existence of two blacknesses, alike in every respect and not distinguishable, and having but one substance, or they may be distinct from each other in substance and in what appertains thereto, when they would be contrary the one to the other, and destructive the one to the other. But the existence could not exist between two opposing makers, nor could a perfect work proceed from them. Or they must be alike in substance, and distinct in what appertains thereto, each one having an appropriate quality by which he is distinguishable from his associates, when they would be all compounded of the things in which they are alike, and of those in which they are distinguishable. But every compound thing is made, and must have a maker and compounder. Hence results the truth of that declaration: the Lord our God is one God, and though there be gods many and lords many, to us there is but one God. Everything that exists must be either eternal or temporal, and everything temporal has a cause and a maker. The time and maker must be pre-existent to it, but that the cause of all things is without a cause, and that the maker of all things has no maker, every right and unprejudiced mind is assured of, because it is natural to it so to judge. It results then that the self-existent is the creator, and the eternal anterior to time, because he himself created time. For time is a reckoning of the motions of bodies, and as we have already proved that he is the creator of these, therefore he is eternal and without beginning. Now that which has no beginning can be reachable by no end, and must possess of these two opposite extremes whatsoever is the most high and the most glorious as truth, light, and life, and must be the best, the wisest, the almighty. Everything comprehensible is comprehended either by the senses or by the mind, and that which is comprehended by the senses must be either a body or an accident. But the adorable God is not a body, for everybody is compound, and everybody occupies space, and everybody has limits, all of which is opposed to the self-existent. Nor is he accident, for an accident cannot exist alone, but requires a substance wherein to exist. All that is comprehended by the mind. The mind must either stretch to the ends of its length and breadth, which are parts of its limits, distinguishing it from what it is not, in order that it may in reality comprehend it, but hereby the thing is at once limited, and extension and dimension are foreign to the nature of the self-existent, or the mind does not stretch to its end, or to the boundaries which limit it. But this is not comprehension, hence the divine nature is incomprehensible, it being impossible for the mind to comprehend aught of the knowledge of the self-existent, except that he does exist. It is said of a certain great philosopher that he always used this prayer: O thou cause of motion of my soul, grant me to know that subtle essence which moves me, what it is and what it is like, but not even that subtle essence wherewith I am endowed, and whereby I am capable of knowing, can comprehend what thou art and how thou art. This only it can know, that does exist. Now when we say of God that he is invisible, incomprehensible, impassible, and immutable, we do not describe what he is, but what he is not.